Hey everyone, yeah, so I've been watching accent tag videos, as you do, and well, I thought I would do one because Aphrodite Whisper basically just did like this massive open tag thing, and yeah, I thought it would be fun, and I really enjoyed watching everybody else's, so I have my list of words and questions. Yeah, I hope you like my crazy hair. It's my winter dreads. I need to neaten them up a bit, but anyway. So, where am I from? Well, I currently live in Worthing, which is, well, there's two Worthings, but I live in the one that's near Brighton on the south coast of England. So I'm way down south. I should also say as well, by the way, that I'll probably swear in this video, so it might not be very relaxing. And I have kind of a mongrel-y accent because I've moved around so much. I've only been in Worthing for maybe 4 years-ish, but I spent half my life in Scotland and spent various other, spent the rest of it in England obviously, but different parts of England, so sometimes, like with some words, I might sound kind of northern. With other words, I might sound a little bit southern, so it will vary. And there could be a bit of sort of Midlandsy stuff in there as well, so it's all a bit weird. But anyway, bear with me. So I will get through this list of words, and then I'll do the questions for you. So we have oil, root, roof, wash, theatre, iron, salmon, caramel, fire, water, shore, shirt, data, ruin, crayon, awesome, love crayons, toilet, pecan, both, again, probably, Alabama, diddling ding 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 ding. Yeah, I'm sorry, I had to throw that in there. Lawyer, coupon, mayonnaise, orange, pyjamas, or PJs, or what's the other thing I call them? Jim Bob Nana Jamas, that's it. I got that off a friend in Canterbury, old friend of mine when I used to live in Folkestone, friends in Canterbury. And one of them called his pyjamas Jim Bob Nana Jamas, and I thought that was genius and have been using that ever since, so there you go, I'm going to pass that on to the internet. Anyway, continue with the list. New Orleans, syrup, coffee, direction, naturally, and herbs. So there you go. Okay, so now the questions. Hooray, this is exciting. What do you call gym shoes? Well, trainers, generally. Excuse me. I think if you've watched any British ASM artists do this video, then we'll all pretty much say the same thing, regardless, in that they are trainers. Okay, so how do you address a group of people? It massively depends. Like, if it's my friends, I might just be like, "You're right, dickheads." Because if I love you, I will insult you. If I hate you, I'll be horribly polite to you, so there you go. But it might just be like, "What's up, guys?" or, yeah, just something like that. It'll be something casual. I mean, if it's like a formal, if I'm addressing like a formal group of people, like it's a meeting or something at work, then I'll just, I'll just be like, "Good afternoon, how's everybody?" That kind of thing, and keep it fairly kind of formal. But if it's just like informal, then I'm just like, "You alright, Bellens?" So, yeah. Okay, what is the bug that when you touch it, it turns into a ball? I'm pretty much just gonna rob Aphrodite Whisper's answers to this, and guess that it's probably a daddy long leg. Not a daddy long legs, that's a stupid answer. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Woodlouse is the word I'm searching for. Funny story, apparently when I was a very young baby, I used to have a thing for eating woodlouse. So there you go. Apparently I really wanted to eat them, so I did. And wooden jigsaw puzzles as well, actually. I had a bit of a thing for that. Well, I guess I was an orally fixated child. To be honest with you, not a lot has changed since I became an adult, but I'm just orally fixated about other things now. Anyway, okay, what do you call your grandparents? I actually don't have any grandparents. Well, I do, technically. Funny story, yeah, the one remaining one I have left is my mum's mum, and I had nothing to do with her. For all kinds of reasons, I have nothing to do with her. When and her husbands I have never met because they left the picture before I was born. But apparently they were both horribly abusive, so I don't care about not knowing them. On my dad's side, when I was very young, they were granddad and grandma, and then when I got older and I became a teenager, they were nan and granddad. Nan is something I picked up when I moved to Stoke-on-Trent, so there you go. So yeah, that's quite a Midlandsy thing, is nan or nana, and but I generally, if they were still alive, they would probably just be nan and granddad. So there you go. What is the thing called that you push along in a supermarket, or I guess grocery store, to you American folks in the colonies across the pond? That would be a shopping trolley. It's not a very exciting answer, but there you go. What do you call the thing that you change the TV channel with? Well, I've called it various things throughout my life. It's like TV remote, remote control, flicker, doofer. I think that's probably about it. Yeah. I believe I've called it doodad on occasion when my brain won't give me the relevant word that I need. So there you go. What is it called when you throw toilet paper over a house? I believe that's called TPing. I would actually have to disagree with Aphrodite Whisper on this one, in the fact that it does happen in this country. I have witnessed this happening, but again, I think this is more of a northern / Midlands thing. Certainly I have witnessed this when I lived in Stoke-on-Trent. This was very much a thing that I witnessed. Didn't take part in, but there you go. But yes, she is quite right in the fact that if you get caught, you probably, well, you'd probably get let off with a caution, to be honest with you. You probably wouldn't get like massively done for it, but you know, if the rozzers came out, rozzers, by the way, is a slang word for police. There are lots of slang words for police, but yeah, there you go. A rozzer. Anyway, what do you call fizzy drinks? Well, again, I spent a lot of time in Scotland and the North and the Midlands, so to me it's pop, but it's also just Coke or, you know, Iron Brew. Oh, I fucking love Iron Brew. Like, Iron Brew is the greatest thing. It's the greatest drink. Anybody who disagrees with me is wrong. Yeah, I love Iron Brew. Like, that shit makes me hyper so bad. And so does Lilt, apparently, which I hadn't seen like a bottle of Lilt for years until today. One of my co-workers brought it in to work, and kept plying me and this other guy sat next to me, Johnny, this cups of lilt, and I was so bouncing around, and I was listening to Radio 1 in between calls, and so I was just dancing along at 8 o'clock at night, drinking lilt, listening to the radio in between phone calls. It was, that was a weird experience, but the fun we have at work. Yeah, I'm trying to think of any other random slang words I can just kind of chuck in here. That's it. There's some hilarious sort of American English crossovers that I love. For example, out in the States, the thing which you would use to, I guess, rub out pencil marks would be an eraser, whereas over here they are very much rubbers. But of course, a rubber in America is a condom, which is, so I always find that quite funny. And of course, the other obvious one is fanny. To those of you over in the colonies, I'm gonna get so much hate for saying that, but nah. Yeah, those of you over in the colonies, of course, fanny is your butt, or your bum, bottom, etc. Over here, fanny is a slang word for vagina, for lady parts. So there you go. Trying to think of any other sort of slang words that could be of interest. Don't know. Of course, in as probably the most well known in Scotland is wee, is in place of little, which I still use all the time. I'd be like, oh, it's such a wee little thing. And so I guess I'm essentially saying little twice, but yeah. Anyway, what else? Oh yeah, that was it. When I lived in the Isle of Lewis, which is like Outer Hebrides, really far away, northwest coast of Scotland, one of the slang words we had for chewing gum was chuggies, randomly. And when I moved to Stoke-on-Trent, the slang word for chewing gum was chongs. So I went from chuggies to chongs. I don't really think we have like many sort of slang words down in Worthing that I've particularly come across. I can't think of any off the top of my head anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I can't really think of anything else to say. But yeah. And I thought maybe like a hilarious swear word that every time I've met somebody American, they've nearly always asked me to say this particular word, or two particular words. One is bugger, because bugger is a fantastic word, and the other one, of course, is arse, because who doesn't love arse? Anyway, I think it's probably best if I leave that there now. So that's my accent tag video. I will also leave this as an open tag, so if you have watched this video and you've not done it yet, please do it, and yeah, let me know what you think, and I will speak to you guys again soon. See you later, bye bye.